Today, I have with me Agent Andria. We're going to talk about multi-agent environments. Let's say we're playing a game of Agricola.
No. Agricola is stochastic, partially observable, and has an absurd number of states. We want to start off with a simpler environment.
Let's say this is all the possibilities in a multi-agent, static, deterministic, discrete, sequential, fully observable game with very few possible outcomes. In other words, it's a boring game.
Why do you have 2 turns and I only have 1?
Because, that's what fits on the screen. At the bottom, you can see my final score in relation to hers. I want these numbers to be as big as possible. Because the biggest number is 15, this path would be the best for me. However, my opponent is smart. After I make my move, she will choose what is best for her and, therefore, worst for me. This doesn't look like it's going to end well for me. I could bet on her making a mistake, but we're going to make this into a Minimax Tree. These have the assumption that both agents are acting in their best interest in a rational way. Because we don't currently know the utility of any states except for those at the bottom, we will start here. If we had traveled down this path, and it was my move, I would choose the 5. Because if we traveled this far, her option on the left would essentially be choosing a 5. Because she knows that's what I will pick. Similarly, if we were here, I would choose the 6. Along this path, I only have one option and will therefore choose it. I always choose the maximum when moving these numbers up on my turn. There are different versions of this that break ties differently. For now, let's decide to always choose the first option. If the game were to end before my turn, we would just get to it later. At this next level, the choice is hers. Because what is best for her is worse for me, she will be choosing the minimum of my values. Lastly, I will choose the maximum value. Every other layer will take the max of its options, and the rest will take the min of its options. That's why it's called a Minimax Tree.
We can see exactly how this game will play out by following the matching numbers in the options.
Because we know exactly how this will play out, we can play something else instead, like Agricola.
Only if I start with 15 wood.